Hey, this is Michael Harris, and I wanted to thank you for picking up this course, the $7 Tsunami Reloaded by Mark Barrett. And one thing that you can see is I'm on the inside of this course, and if you haven't had a chance to look at it, I highly encourage you to look at it. It is a great course, and this bonus goes directly with that course. And I'm going to show you some things inside this bonus video that's a supplement to the course, and that'll help you out. So in the course, Mark talks about creating these $7 money machines, these $7 newsletters that you can basically have subscribers buy, and because it's on automatic pilot, they will be subscribed to them month after month. And the only question is, how many $7 income streams can you create every single month? And for most people, once they see this money coming in every single month, it gets really exciting, because then they have a baseline of income every month. And once you're not always starting from zero every single month, and you actually know that, hey, this month I'm going to have a few $100 coming in because I have all these subscribers to my newsletter, it becomes really exciting, and it's a great place to start. And so I highly recommend you check out the course. And the whole basis of the course is, like I said, creating these $7 newsletters. Now, one of the things as I went through the course and I started looking at it is, Mark does a great job showing you step by step how to set everything up. Okay, I mean, he tells you how to pick a niche, how to pick a market, how to set up your sales page. He tells you how to set up your thank you page, and basically even talks about your autoresponder and how to get traffic to it for free. Everything is here that you need. But there's one thing I wanted to add to this, and that is, how do you find content for your newsletter? Okay. Now, one of the things that Mark mentions is it would be very helpful, of course, if you're very passionate about your market. So for example, Mark mentions in his example that he was passionate about a sports team that he really likes. Some people are passionate about their hobbies, that they really enjoy. So you can be passionate about a particular team, a particular hobby, maybe collecting. Maybe there's something that you collect. Another example that Mark mentions in this product is, again, people that are really passionate about certain hobbies and things they're just really interested in, such as shooting, for example. He mentions that. And so, the question is, if you're passionate about it, where do you go get information on it? And I would submit to you that if you're passionate about it, you probably know quite a bit about it already, but there are some markets that you might want to learn a little bit more about, okay? And that would make a great market, and maybe you just need to learn a little bit more about it to create a newsletter on it so that you can sell it as a subscription to your list. And so what I'm going to recommend is a place that I go to, that if I need some content and if I need information on a particular area, I highly recommend that you visit PLR sites. Okay, now PLR stands for private label rights. And this is content that you can buy, or you can get it for very, very cheap, or almost free, nearly free. That is, if it's not free, it's very inexpensive. And what you can do is you can use this to help you come up with content for these newsletters. Okay, so that's what I want to talk to you about today, is how to come up with content for these newsletters. And so one site that I highly recommend is a site that I use, and I'll just scroll here to the top, and it's called Internet Marketing Zoom. Now, I'm going to tell you right now that I have no association with this site, so I'm just telling you it's a site that I use, and you can actually sign up for free on this site for a free membership. Now, free membership gets you a few ebooks to look at, but it's not nearly as good as paying the very low fee to join this website. And it is very, very cheap. It changes all the time, but I can tell you right now that it's not going to cost you hardly anything at all to join this website for what you're getting. And so let's just take a look at some of the examples of some of the markets that are out there that you can look at and create newsletters on. So this would be a hobby, for example, inline skating. A lot of people like that. Extreme couponing. Here's an ebook, in fact, a whole video course, it looks like, on extreme couponing. So maybe you know about saving money with coupons, but you just want to increase your knowledge a little bit more on it. here's the perfect place to go get it. Okay. Webinars. A lot of people, like in internet marketing especially, are interested in creating webinars, but they don't know how. There's a great newsletter right there. Fiverr. A lot of people don't know how to get started on Fiverr. Here's some excellent courses on Fiverr that you can download. Video sales letters, for example. Functional strength. A lot of people, of course, in the health market, they want to become stronger, they want to become more fit, get in shape, that kind of thing. Here's an excellent course on that you can download. As you can see, there's just all kinds of topics here at Internet Marketing Zoom that you can find ebooks on, you can find content on to download. Okay, and so I highly recommend you check this website out as a source for information for your newsletters. And so again, this is a great website to check out. It's called internetmarketingzoom.com. All right, so I highly recommend you check that one out. Another place that you can go get content for your newsletters, of course, is from article directories. And one of the best places, that has been around a while that I like to go to is, there's several article directories out there, but this is one that I think has been around for a while. It's very trustworthy. Usually the articles are high quality on this website. And of course, you may have heard of it yourself, and that's Easy in Articles. And you can see that on this website, they have a search function. And so let's say you wanted a certain topic for your newsletter. You could type in whatever you're interested in. Let's say you're interested in, they mentioned, of course, there's all kinds of topics out there that you could do. But, just kind of looking over here, I'm going to go with finance. Okay. And, I'm going to click on a debt relief. That would be a good topic that people would be interested in. And as you can see, there's all kinds of topics on debt relief. Okay. 5 tips for managing your finances to stay debt-free. Guarantee you a newsletter on that would probably get a lot of attention. A lot of people would be interested in trying to get out of debt, staying out of debt, and, avoiding it. And so this would be a great newsletter, for example. So you can get all kinds of information just by going to article directories as well. Of course, another place you can go to is the old standby, and that's video. And of course, you can go to YouTube. And YouTube is a great resource to find videos on all kinds of topics. So I'm going to go back to one of our earlier examples, which is couponing. Okay, people that are wanting to save money. And as you can see, there's just all kinds of videos on couponing. Okay, they're just, these people are showing you exactly how to save money with couponing. So you can learn more information on this, create a newsletter, and there you go. It's really that simple. Now, your newsletters don't necessarily always have to be print. I know that's kind of what people think of when they think of a newsletter, but you can create a short video such as this one. There's all kinds of ways you can create video newsletters, and people will like those just as well, if not better, than a print newsletter. Okay, so again, YouTube is a great source to get some videos and find out more information on the topic that you're interested in, and especially if it's a topic that you're passionate about. So those are my top 3 places that I would go and get content for newsletters. Are there more? Absolutely. There are many, many more. All you have to do is search Google on the web, and you will find a bunch of information in a bunch of places for your $7 newsletters. But I want to share with you those top 3, especially Internet Marketing Zoom, because you may not be as familiar with that one as maybe some of these others I mentioned. But I'd highly recommend that you check all 3 of these out and get your newsletter started. That's the main thing. Again, $7 doesn't sound like a lot sometimes when you just think, well, it's just $7. But again, if you multiply that by a bunch of people paying you $7, it can really, really add up, and it can definitely make a difference in your life. $7, obviously $7. You have 100 people paying you $7. That's $700 per month, and $700 a month is a pretty good chunk of change coming in every single month. That's life changing for a lot of people. You just have add 100 more people to your list. You got $1,400 a month coming in. And so now we're talking about some pretty decent money that will definitely make a difference. It can make car payments. It can make house payments. It can make, it could buy you things that you couldn't be able to buy before. So again, highly recommend that you check these places out, check these resources out, get started on Mark's system, because I know I'm going to, and I'm going to start putting these newsletters into effect, and I highly recommend that you do the same. Okay, well, that's it for today. This is Michael Harris. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.